Your third season already.
We are. We actually just finished shooting a Big Time Rush movie in Vancouver called Big Time Movie.
We could not think of a more creative title, so we ended up sticking with that one. Yep.
No, but you know what? It's going to be great. We took a break from filming for the summer and toured for 3-4 months, and then came back, did this movie. Now we're about to go on tour again for our first headlining tour. And then we come back in April and start shooting the show. So, like I said before, it's nice to get best of both worlds and go back and forth.
Mm-hmm. How, you didn't start out as actors, right?
We all came from different backgrounds. Like him and I actually grew up doing theater when we were younger. So we had both acting and singing in our backgrounds. Kendall was an actor when he was a kid. Logan, we've all kind of came from similar situations that we both had music and acting in some sense. But this show really brought both of them together for us.
And nobody thought that we'd ever be in a boy band.
No.
I mean, I
definitely did not.
This project was just another one of those auditions that had no name, and it was a Nickelodeon show about a band, and that's really all we knew about it. And I feel like
the record deal with Sony. That's literally what we heard: the show and the record deal.
So I feel like we've only came into what Big Time Rush is. I don't know, in like the past year. Like what it really is. So
well, you really had to bring your A game because that's a lot to ask for in one audition, right?
Well, it was 2 years of auditioning. Quite literally, I was in the first audition they ever had in LA, so I can tell you it was a long time. We did 4 screen tests. Logan and I were in the first round. Carlos came in the third round, which was then another year after that. Kendall came, so he pretty much just showed up last week. You can say, "Hey, Kendall, welcome. You're part of the band now." But no, it was a long time because they wanted to find 4 guys that not only could, have the comedy chops to do the show, but actually sing and actually be a band. And now we're on the road just touring as the band. We still talk about the show because it helped get us here, but the band and the music is really beginning to stand on its own, which is really fun for us.
And let's talk about that tour. I imagine it's just, the fans probably just are insane.
Yeah. You know what? We just did a Jingle Ball in Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Arena, which it seats like 20,000 people, and it was sold out all the way around. And I sat in our dressing room, and I was looking at the boys, and I was like, my senior year of high school, I went to a Jingle Ball in South Florida, and I saw Gaga open up. Like she was like 3rd or 4th on, so she wasn't even like the main headliner. It was Rihanna, and 4 years later, here we are playing a show with Gaga, with Jason Derulo, with Demi Lovato, and just to put myself there at that time, it's just surreal.
Not only in that show, we were headlining. So to think we're not only there, but we were the headlining act, it's amazing. And what we're trying to do on this little Jingle Ball tour we're doing right now is kind of give a taste to what the Better With You tour, our actual first headlining tour, is going to be like. So our whole intro is new. From wardrobes and jackets that light up to better choreography, better music with our new album. And so if anybody can come see us on the road for the Better With You tour, everything is going to be, no pun intended, elevated.
Wow.
It really will, though. We picked the name for a reason because everything from the wardrobe to the music to just the show in general, we want to bring up to another level.